Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Twitch Rivals. It's the League of Legends Team Draft Showdown. Too Fast, Too Furious. We asked you guys.
There we go.
It's a better sequel.
That is a
better?
much better intro than the Attack of the Clones one, man. I'm telling you. That's, I will take that any day.
I triggered the Star Wars fans with the last one. Degon, Pyra, Doey here bringing you the action. We asked you, solo queue warriors that obviously have practiced Set for so many games. What is Set's strongest ability? You know, he has multiple different abilities: Haymaker, Showstopper, Facebreaker, and Knuckle Down. Everyone likes Haymaker. The punch gives you the big shield, depending on how much damage you had, and the bar underneath was the rage that was built up. So that's the one that everyone's going with. And Set, obviously one of the newest champion released here by Riot. Currently hasn't been played yet. Surprising.
It is enabled, though.
It is enabled.
For everybody that's only just tuning in.
It's one of those things, though, like these guys are playing serious, man. This is a serious, competitive endeavor from all of these players. And, you know, Set looks really good, but it's still way too early, I think, to bank on a champion that you haven't had as much experience on.
No.
Not in a tournament with stakes like this.
They're very high stakes.
They are the highest.
Let's leave the Set conversation for your ranked games and head on over to our Group A schedule. Obviously, the Group A teams have been playing so far in our first 2 hours of Twitch Rivals with clear first, second, third, and fourth. The battle of the unbeatens led to a victory for TFBlade. It looked like it was going to be an easy one, and then Genius Gang fought back a little bit there, but ended up getting caught out. And then with the Zac pick, down on the bottom side of the map at support, it was MBLos, Tyler1's team, taking the victory over boxbox. And right there are round 3 matchups. You can see we're going to follow along with Tyler1 and TFBlade. But of course, you can watch all of your streamers currently playing on their own specific channels. Speaking of that matchup there, we've got some stats for you to keep an eye on as we look into that matchup. It's the overall team stats here.
Wow.
That KDA.
Yeah,
that KDA, though.
Again, limit tests. They have not been. They have not had their limit tested very much.
I mean, they dominate. They pretty much crush both games, right? So of course their KDA is going to be higher than you know, Monster Boss Legends Unleashed, right? Or I want to say Unleashed, but of Swag. But still, that's a huge difference. 47.
It's a lot,
KDA.
for sure.
I did math. I did math on the broadcast, everyone.
Which is
I
risky.
Did it.
Caster fast math.
Is that right? 47 plus 13 is 60? Yeah, it is. I did math.
Well done.
Just do math 5
I'm
head.
so good.
All right.
So good.
Now that you did the math, we need you to predict this next matchup here.
Oh, that's easy.
Who are you going with between TFBlade and Tyler1?
I mean, TFBlade limit test is looking so good. I mean, they are playing super crispy. They're being aggressive, which I like more than anything. And you know, I'm not saying that Tyler1's team is going to get wrecked, but I'm saying that TFBlade looks like the easy choice right now.
All right, Pyro, what are you feeling here? You are still 0-2 on your predictions.
I'm in for a penny at this point. So, I'm going to go with Tyler1 again because game 1 and 2 that we saw a little bit less of that second one. I really think that this is a team that can build off momentum, that can really start to get riled up. We heard Tyler screaming in the chat there. I think this is a team that's going to win, if not for any other reason, just to chill them out a little bit so they want to hear it in the Discord.
All right. Well, the motivation there to win for Tyler1's team is clear, but I just don't think so. I think they struggled with the early game prowess that Voyboy's team put in, and TFBlade has just been speedrunning through these matches, so I'm going with TFBlade's team here. So those are our predictions. All that's left to do is get ourselves into the draft as the guys are getting ready to get on in, and they're ready right now. Let's take a look at our round 3, the final match here of Group A. And of course, after these matches are done for Group A, then we start the matches for Group B. So we've got the captains and the 4 other teams ready to roll in Group B right after this one. But let's get back to business here. MBLos against Limit Test. This could be a battle for first place.
Cassiopeia ban off the bat for limit test. There's a Riven ban.
Again, yeah.
All right, yeah. If you know that they're not going to let Adrian have that, although he didn't look super strong on the Riven last game, it's still arguably his best champion.
It's one of the first times we've seen Adrian Riven not pop off using Riven. And I liked the strategy there by boxbox to be like, hey, look, you know, you can give him Riven. I've been practicing Fiora. We get a FallenBandit instead. Didn't quite work out because the Zac
There is the Heimerdinger ban
Ooh.
instead of the Draven.
Not necessarily because of the threat from the Heimerdinger, but maybe to kind of force Tyler One off his game a little bit. I mean, he's a great Draven, but Draven, how long has it been since Draven's really been a meta pick?
A long time.
It's been a long time.
It's
right?
always a
Wow.
pocket pick that someone can pull out. I think
Question is,
Arrow
do
in the
they
LCS
ban it in
used that a
addition?
couple times.
Do they spend 2 bans here in the first phase on Tyler 1?
I don't know about that.
Are you trying to force him off of just casters
there you go.
overall? No. So he does have Karthus.
That leaves the Akali open too.
Ooh.
That's pretty much insta-locked there.
Yeah.
And the question is that Adrian or High?
Well, we did. No, we didn't see High play it. That was someone else. That's right. That was Voyboy, I think it was.
Yeah.
That played it. Yeah. But
Well, it's on Voyboy's team.
right.
It's FallenBandit. Yeah.
Right. That's what I meant.
I was
The
top
Bandit had fallen multiple times on that one.
Yeah.
I think.
You just walk into some of those.
Yeah, just in case you missed the first couple of drafts here, Akali, the most banned champ in the major region so far in 2020. Akali has a 100% pick ban rate over in the LPL. So that will be in the hands of one of the members of the Legends. Limit Test answered back with an early Elise for Tarzaned. He played that one in the last game. Multiple legs led to multiple ganks, and he really snowballed the game there with a focus on the bottom side of the map. FallenBandit hovered, FallenBandit locked in. So
Okay,
value
value.
going back to it 3 times in a row.
Yeah, he hasn't had to change at all so far, so want to see if it works out for him again.
I mean, it's worked out great for him so far. So if it's not broke, don't fix it, right?
It's true.
Shot. Another pick coming in for MBLos right now. Dominate. What's he going to go with? Is it going to be the Rek'Sai again?
I mean, I kind of like the Rek'Sai here, but at the same time, I want to see some other lanes first, but I guess they're going to commit to it.
Yeah, I like the Rek'Sai here for Dom. It's, again, one of his top 2 champs played in
It's got to be the
role.
Draven.
Yeah.
It's locked in, baby. Let's go.
There it is. Now a lane to play through on the bottom side of the map that has early kill pressure. Kali also has some kill pressure, but you know that Draven, once those axes start spinning, dishes out a ton of damage, especially to the immobile bottom side of the map in FallenBandit.
Jack's locked in. Okay. That's what we saw what TFBlade did in game 1.
I mean,
Likes
that's
the box.
it's such a great champion for him, right? Like it's split pushing for days, and so just kind of doing TFBlade things,
I like how both guys get their signature champions here. Draven there on the side for Tyler 1 and Jax on the side for TFBlade. And Blade has already used it in that first game. I mean, he's just a split pushing fiend. He used Ornn as a split pusher a while as well, not normally utilized like that.
It was a very impressive game.
The Ignite was perfectly calculated.
Yeah. All right, so it's going to be focusing on the supports for bans. We already saw Nautilus taken away. Of course, Nautilus, multiple roles can happen there. Blitzcrank.
Oh.
That would have been an interesting lane there with Tyler and Metaphor.
Everyone's banning all the supports now.
I want to see the Thresh get picked up quickly, though. We've seen Chau play that extremely well.
I mean, that kind of seems like it has to be the last ban if they're not going to pick it, right? If you're not going to pick it, you got to ban it.
Ooh, Tom Kench.
All right. I like you were saying, I'm a little bit surprised because the Thresh was played so well by Chau, especially in that last game.
There it is.
It's an easy
Surprised
pickup
they're letting him
for
take it, and he will, yeah.
So they're really just kind of keeping this core of a couple of champions here, whether Jax is available or not. Tarzaned without the Olaf goes on to the Elise, and now we just see what MBLos is going to do for their support role.
Yeah, a lot of supports really getting tanked out here. And again, Metaphor,
They go for the Zac again, they could.
Metaphor converted support here.
Ooh. Wow, kicking it really old school
Okay.
now. All right.
Wasn't expecting that.
Evelyn.
No.
I think that's just a fun
so.
No.
Yeah.
You're very excited, Nidhogg.
Is this really what's going to happen?
I mean, you
High needs an assassin.
I mean,
the LeBlanc is still up.
there's so many things that can do better.
Yeah.
I feel like. They're gonna do. Oh, there we go. Thank you. Last
Talon,
second,
yeah.
and it's a Talon switch up.
I was ready for the Pogs in the chat. Talon, still a roaming champ that High has utilized in the past before and can navigate the early game once he shoves in the lane and roams around, has to watch out for his mana. Let's see what the counter pick will be here for Tempest in the mid lane.
Classic MBLos pick comp coming in again. Is it gonna work though?
Tristana?
Oop, Tristana lock.
okay,
Okay, so that's the Tempest mid. It seems to be his holding pattern.
Yeah.
Worked out.
I mean, it's a good safe mid. It gives you, again, that split pushing opportunity, so they have multiple split pushers potentially on their team. between the Tristan and the Jax.
Yeah, this is going to be a big test here for Adrian to hold TFBlade in position on his champion and Adrian not on his. And we've seen Adrian kind of go down the tier list of champs that he's had to play. So Akali, very strong, we definitely know that, but we know how strong one tricks can be, and TFBlade has his.
Yeah, well, so does Tyler 1, though, so the team captain's really going all in on that one.
Well, the guys are into the game, and we're ready to get things underway. The final match of Group A in day number 1, a battle for first place between TFBlade and Tyler 1. Let's see how they do.
All right. On board with Tyler 1 on the signature Draven as we get things started.
No other way to begin a game.
Yeah, and
You've got the opportunity.
A chance for Tyler 1's team to go 2-1 on the day rather than 1-2. So we'll see what happens.
He called it in the last game interview there. We'll see what he's able to do with the fiddlestick support of Metaphor.
And again, for all you at home wondering, is this the last game? Did I miss everything? No, you did not. This is the last game for Group A. We have all the teams for Group B ready to go once this one is finished. We'll be here with you for probably about 3.5, 4 more hours. And so for those of you that have been watching the whole time, you've seen some funny things. You want to give it to the guys that have been a little late. Shame on them, but you want to catch them up. Use the Twitch Clips tool and hashtag Twitch Rivals, and you can be a part of our Twitch Clips of the Day, Twitch Rivals Clip of the Day. I'll get that right one of these shows.
I feel like if you look at Draven, you're kind of like that. It's like if Khal Drogo did a Wario cosplay.
Yeah.
That's what Draven is?
Well, he kind of like started fully committing to it, and then he decided, actually, I kind of like being buff.
Yeah.
Instead of a little chunky, and then he kind of like backed out, but the con was the next day.
Where do you get this, man?
I don't know. I was just looking at, Draven. And,
Yeah.
like,
It's the
kinda looks
facial
like-
hair, really. That's what completes it.
Yeah.
Oh no,
And the fact that he goes, wow, all the time.
Yeah, that's fair. I was going to go more Waluigi, personally.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a little taller. Yeah,
I don't know.
you can take your pick. It's a little column A, a little column B.
That's true. They're about the same.
Yeah, but there's nobody quite like Draven in League of Legends.
Or Wario.
Very true.
Because Waluigi has been denied over and over again.
Well, apparently they're not related in the Nintendo universe canon.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently he's just a dude who showed up to start playing tennis one day.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah. That was. I
He's
read
like
that
a
and I was
Wario
like, huh.
fanboy, basically.
I
He's
guess
like
so.
a Wario and Luigi fanboy. Tempest taking a lot of damage.
Low
It's
exhausted.
exhaust, but High has to get out of there on the Talon. Yeah, a little bit too close for comfort. there.
Tarzaned to the rescue.
Yeah.
I think is how we can call that one.
That's right.
It does mean that High burns both of his summoners without picking up the first blood. I like High playing assassins. It's always fun to watch.
Yeah, put the pressure on early. But as long as Tempest stays safe, it's okay if he gets a little bit down in CS.
The moment you say it, he jumps in, but he's still in tower range. High's not got a lot of tools to work with.
That's safe. Denied. That minion taken away from High.
Jumps over. Ooh, looking for the kill. He actually did get the flash.
Wow, he took a big turret shot though. Tempest. It's tempting, right?
Oh, this is such a game of chicken right now, and it's the endless struggle. The
I was
AD carry
wondering.
versus the assassin matchup.
Yeah,
Tale as old as time.
that's right. Meanwhile, down the bot lane.
Yeah, you got to keep an eye on those stacks. The Draven, it's always a latent threat. You can cash in. But this combination, Value and Papa Chau on Aphelios Thresh has been, well, not just undefeated today, but honestly really darn good.
Yeah, I'm surprised that they let him keep it.
All right, now it's Dom's turn to get into the area. Go for the gank play.
There's nothing. There's nothing.
Yeah, I know. There's a word.
I did spot a ward.
Yeah, okay, just putting a little bit of pressure on. Papa Chau being drawn to lane. You don't want to mess with Papa Chau because he's so good at hitting those hooks. Look at that. Brings in Tarzaned with the lantern as well. Goes for the flay
On thresh, on
and the
thresh.
health regen.
My
Not enough for
goodness, they
Metaphor.
got it!
Wow, they
Metaphor
did
with-
get it though.
How much HP was that?
Like 1 probably or something like that. It's crazy.
I cannot believe he lived. The drain was just enough.
Yeah, I did not think that was going to be enough. All right.
Papa Chau first blooded.
New Fiddlesticks, everybody.
They used at least.
He did get reworked again.
He did,
recently,
yes.
didn't he? Yeah. Well, there you go.
Staying on me.
Yep.
In action.
All right, this is a good start for MBLos at the moment.
I
And
want to do it. I want to do it.
Infernal Dragon on the map, vision secured. It looks like Dom is actually going to start it off.
Super low on tap on bot.
That's pretty big to be able to get an Infernal Drake early like this too.
I can tank.
That was not bad.
We just do it faster.
Yeah, just okay.
Okay.
Doesn't seem like anyone's really going to be able to stop him either.
It's hard. I mean, even with the short death timers early on in the game, it's going to be difficult to contest it here. I'm going to switch over into the spectator vision, and that's secured up. Sub 7 minutes.
Yeah, and this is one of the few times we've seen limit tests down early. Like
But-
the only time we've seen them
Yeah.
down early.
But there's still a farm advantage building up on the top. We knew that Adrian was going to have a hard time here against TFBlade, and we're seeing it play out. So that is
There's
the saving grace there.
Mecha Kingdom's Jack skin.
It is pretty sweet.
It's pretty awesome. Yeah.
There's a lot of great Jack skins, actually.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan. You got Jack Smiths back in the day?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. Do you have PAX Jacks though?
Yeah, I do, but that's only because I had a Riot account.
Oh, okay. There you go.
That's cheating. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
The only Riot skin that I really wanted was Riot Squad Singed. I was very happy when I got it.
Cool.
Yeah, it's a good one. Still very old splash art.
Well,
Things have quieted since the gank.
a little bit. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
Papa
if
Chau with the
you're-
alcove.
Oh, here we go.
Yeah, he's waiting.
It's
He's waiting
alcove
for the
time
hook.
now.
It just opens up so many opportunities.
I don't know though. Fiddlesticks is not as good of a champion to hook.
Hold
though.
on, flash forward on Aphelios, stand aside, flash
Flash
hook
hook.
into the fiddle,
The
and
play.
you got to get out of there. There's no way you're saving your support.
Yeah, that time not enough opportunity to drain enough life to survive, and they
Yeah.
finally got the gank. They had to use 2 flashes to do it though. So, and they didn't. You know, there weren't any flashes to really force out on the other side. So
It was very, very
Kind
eager
of
to get
worked.
that done. Tarzaned was kind of there just for moral support. He didn't even get the assist off of it.
it looks like they're going to maybe get a turret plate out of it, which is probably the best part.
And
the
maybe
red
steal
buff.
away the red. Okay. Dom
Well.
knows this is happening. Tarzan stepping forward here, and I think that smite went down.
Tyler and Dominate were there. Who got the red buff?
Looks like it was Tarzan, yeah.
You got it. All right, Papa
Gonna
Chau
keep
trying to get away.
this
There's a play.
going.
Yeah.
Tyler backing up until Metaphor comes through, and that's going to be it.
What a boss play there by Tarzan, the rest of limit test to push the lead that they got on the bottom side of the map. Now,
Oh
high.
boy, high. He does not have enough damage left at the jump over
Bye,
into
high.
the exhaust. He got Goomba stomped.
Yeah, he did. All right, limit test. Starting to turn things around a little bit and chaining that 1 kill in the bot lane into a lot of successful aggression.
Good hook from Papa Chau into the Ignite. Immediately, Tyler is going to flash away, and he really can't do much more than get a single auto off.
Yeah, with that Ignite ticking on you, it's tough to keep going with that.
Yeah, this is Limit Test really starting to take over in the lanes. They're already doing pretty well up top, but that's the quieter one. Here comes
Oh.
Dom to try and push Tempest away.
Leaping
He
away.
already has. Oh, the flash forward.
Yeah,
He's
that's
going
a
to
lot
finish
of
the
damage.
job.
Oh,
Hello.
oh, he got wrecked. That was
Guys,
so
Rek'Sai's
fast.
pretty good.
Yeah,
Team Liquid, sign this guy.
yeah. Why not?
Oh, man.
Bring it back.
Well, IWillDominate, proving true to his name this time. 2-0 on the Rek'Sai.
You're gonna have to make it past tense. I have dominated.
Seems like he's got a few name changes left. So, getting close to that 10-minute mark. It's pretty even on the gold game now, but you got to look at where that gold is, right? 2 kills in the pocket of the Rek'Sai. That's not necessarily who you want. It's not the worst thing, but you'd probably rather have that on either High or Tyler.
True.
Oh, Adrian. Noping away at that bush.
Yeah, the thing I worry about right now for MBLos is that since the gold is on Dom, Dom's going to have to push the tempo here, which means they're either going to catch up very fast or fall behind very fast because they're very worried about getting outscaled like they did last time with the Jax on the top side of the map and the Tristana in the mid lane. Here we go.
Wizard here.
Yeah,
What about
Adrian right there.
Tarzaned?
Easy
Goodbye.
kill.
And now TFBlade, he just wasn't on the same page right there. Has to burn the flash. The Rek'Sai coming
Oh,
in.
Dom.
Wants a 3 for 3,
Oh.
but he's
Oh,
outplayed
Adrian.
Adrian
Oh, no.
under tower.
Adrian's like, can I do it?
No.
TFBlade's like,
The answer is
I don't
no.
know. Yeah, that's risky. I think TFBlade might be able to secure this one too. Is he going to go for it? He
That
doesn't
just
have a
completely
flash.
undoes what they
Tristana
did.
move
Here comes-
first.
Yeah, that's right. Tempest
Into
coming
the
up to
pit.
try to
Wait.
capitalize,
Oh.
but
Okay, he gets away
yeah,
like a ninja.
use the leap to close the distance, but then didn't have the leap to chase over the wall.
Did have a flash, but Tempest decided not to burn it.
Yeah, you don't need to
Yeah,
use it
it's-
at that
it's
point.
risky.
You forced the person to lose a bit of CS. You got the better end of that fight anyway. So
Yeah, a little overeager on MBLos, thinking they could dive TFBlade under tower.
And this is what I was talking about. Pushing the pace there is a great read by Dom, knowing that the gank was coming on the top side of the map. TFBlade hanging around on such low HP. It's, again, just great pathing. but maybe a step too far for Dom giving over the bounty to TFBlade.
Yeah. We got the Drake coming up pretty soon now.
The first one going to MBLos, that was a really good start to the game for them. But they're going to need to secure this as well in order to keep that going for them and not fall behind. Already at a gold deficit. Slim one. And so it's the Cloud. So I don't think teams are going to be eager to fight over it just yet. Ooh, Rift Herald popped. That's for Tarzaned right now. This could be a big push.
First move by High in the mid lane, so it will be a 4v3 for about 5 seconds for the Legends here.
All right. Pretty much.
Should be just enough time to finish off the tower. Thanks, Shelly. Here comes High.
Ooh. Didn't get the tower.
Wow.
That was so close. That tower's got to be like sub 100 health right now.
Yeah, I think a stiff breeze would knock it over. Meanwhile, up top, though, it's an all-out brawl. And TFBlade's going to win it.
I mean, that Jack's going to get so strong. All right, goes in, Crow Storm. Flay to knock him away. Pop and Chau drops tail, but it's not going to be enough to keep him safe. Tarzaned comes in for a little bit of revenge, though.
But what goes up must come down.
Yep.
It's going to be another kill picked up by IWillDominate.
So the kill's still even, but it looks like MBLos might be able to pick up the Drake here.
Yeah, they'll get another one, but they're losing out a lot of pressure in lanes. There's a push going on in mid and in top. High is going to split off from his team to try and push Tempest away, but Tempest has been free farming plates.
Yeah, pretty much.
Let's see if he gets away with it now. He's got flash and jump.
Uh-oh.
He's walking. There we go. Wait a minute. Tempest is stuck in around. Buster shot.
High.
He's going to get the outplay.
Man, Tempest just stood his ground, man. He had the Ignite, put it to use.
Go ahead
and
and make
I
my
think
day.
I kind of underestimated the damage that Tristana was going to put out right there.
My goodness. Bilgewater Cutlass and everything, too. Yeah, that's the kind of moment where, as an assassin player, you look at your gray screen and say, that's not supposed to happen.
That's an oops. Yep.
I think there's a good usage there by the bush, by Tempest. Popping on in, no wards for High, and waiting for the electrocute proc to go off. He had 2 of the auto attacks, didn't have the 3rd one to get it.
True.
And that's a win there for Tempest, now making a lead in the mid lane.
Slim margins, but Limit Test starting to pull ahead in a big way. 3,000 gold lead right now.
Yep, starting to move forward. The Dragon advantage is the one thing MBLos has got going for them, but it may not be enough now.
Yeah, it's going to be tough. I mean, it's still a pretty close game, though.
Closer than we've seen, for sure. The last MBLos game definitely was also a fairly close affair. The problem you got here is, even though it looks really close on paper, TFBlade's 2-0, and we saw the last time he got his hands on Jax.
Yeah. It's the classic stop feeding the Jax situation.
Well, we're talking a lot about Jax. I want to take a look at Tyler1's Draven here. 0-0-3, that means he has a lot of stacks on him. Hopefully he'll be able to take a look at that and hover that over. Metaphor now going on in.
Pop Chau over the wall. Back. High is keeping Tarzan and Tempest at arm's length.
Oh,
the rest of the squad's there. And it's time to go stomp in Tempest with the reset. Goodbye, Metaphor.
It hurts bad, man. He went for the run back into the 1v1, but Tempest was having none of it.
And
no,
Tyler1's dead. Goodbye,
the
stacks.
Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
Yeah, they're gone.
All right.
Okay, flash.
Oh, they're not.
Okay.
Oh, he gets away.
I mean, they got
Dom to the rescue.
Oh, it's like TFBlade said. They got the flash, so that's enough. That's a win too.
That's true, but they're starting to own this map here.
Yeah.
He teleports back to bot, stops the minions. TFBlade, man.
Yeah, just flash there. Gonna have to play around.
I mean, like apparently the secret to winning a Twitch Rivals team draft is just pick Tarzaned. That's what it's starting to kind of look like.
Again, Tarzan carrying over the 10-win streak from our first Twitch Rivals team draft showdown as a part of the Shadow Dogs, and the only member of the Shadow Dogs still undefeated in this format. 12-0, part of this team here on TFBlade, looking for 13-0.
Dom has had a pretty good game, though, so I don't know if the swap in the jungle position would really help this MBLos squad too much.
I think the other thing, too, is that we know that TFBlade's such a strong split pusher that when he's enabled with a few early kills via a great jungler like Tarzaned, that just kind of capitalizes on what the team captain's already strong at, I think.
That's true. Nice value, looking to try and knock over this tower in the mid.
I mean, value has just kind of been, ignored more or less throughout this entire game in that he just gets to do his thing. He doesn't really feel a lot of pressure and just gets to farm, make gold, get a few kills here and there.
Both AD carries at 0, 0, and 3, but that's perfectly fine if you're Aphelios in this case.
Yeah.
Less fine for the Draven.
I love the I love the look here for Value. Looking like he's doing work at work. Currently a member of the Maryville University League of Legends team, which is why you're seeing him in an office setting. Maryville University team, the North American champions from the 2019 season and 2017 season, I believe.
Just another day at the office.
Oh, he's putting in the work, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right.
I have the root.
Rift Herald.
Picks
taken.
up back to mid.
Yeah.
And this just kind of seems like it's the control game coming back into play now.
Yep.
I'm aware.
MBLos are going to be looking for those big openings, those chances to really crack the game open with a couple of picks. But, I mean, this is a slippery squad. Who are you going to catch? Tarzan's got to escape. So does Tempest. Value has Papa Chau, lanterning him every few seconds. And you're going to need the entire team to take out TFBlade.
I mean, it was a bold pick for Metaphor to go with the Fiddlesticks as well. But you really need to have everybody else jumping in with you if you're going to make the Crowstorm work, you know?
Yeah,
Otherwise,
it's not a solo party.
Yeah.
Metaphor, thinking about it again, along with Dom.
Wait a
Here we
minute,
go.
here's
But he has his
Tarzan
own
and
backup.
TFBlade.
This is it.
All right,
Got in.
they're going on the jacks. Look for the shutdown, and they got it.
Yeah, that worked. All right, there you go. It's like what I was just saying. If you're going to engage with the Core Storm, you need to have everybody on the same page with that. And they got plenty of time to set that one up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
TFBlade tested his limit there, and
Yeah.
that's going to cost him a Drake.
Limit broken, if you will.
This is another important dragon, but
Omni Slash.
this is going to be a Rift Herald pop in the mid lane. This will keep them locked down for a few minutes on
All
the
right.
MBLos side.
So it looks like they might give up that Mound Drake. Actually, they have enough time to rotate back and contest this.
Okay, this just got very
Maybe.
dangerous for MBLos.
Oh, boy.
Nice sidestep there by Dom. That was the old coming out of FallenBandit.
Yeah, that's right.
Dom,
Turns
might
into the
get into
wall,
a spine
though.
fight. No, he actually goes back away. They just leash the dragon over.
They just steal that away. Yeah, MBLos doing most of the work for
Adrian's
Adrian.
back.
Drake.
Shut down.
Hate to see
On
the
to
flash.
Tempest. Is it enough? I don't think so. MBLos do come back into this one,
Time
but
to
they've
cash
already
in.
lost the dragon. Can they take down Tarzan? The answer's no.
Oh, they used the exhaust, but they couldn't quite lock him down.
That was
That's a
messy.
2 for 2.
2 for 2, but Tyler gets his stacks here. So now the weight has been transferred over. Dom now finally having a later game win condition in Tyler, getting a ton of those Adoration stacks.
That's one thing going right for MBLos, but losing the dragon, not what they wanted there.
I think he finished his Bloodthirster, got a BF sword and a pickaxe. Did I do that all right?
I think he had the Bloodthirster before the fight, but everything else,
Okay,
yes.
so that's still a ton of cash ending on him.
Okay.
Yeah, he cashed.
He's
it
rich.
that time. So that could start to turn things around a little bit in favor of MBLos. We'll see. But they need to keep doing more of what they were doing. The setup onto TFBlade was great. But I wonder if he's going to fall for it again.
No one there to really hurt him this time, so he's okay.
Yeah, right now he's fine.
Yeah.
But there could always be a threat in the bush.
Well, the scary thing to think about is that, so sure, you send 3 people to deal with TFBlade split push, but then at the same time, Tempest should get to a point at some point where he can do a split push as well. And then you've got the bot lane of Value and Papa Chau somewhere on the map, taking control wherever they need it. So it can become a little bit too much to handle sometime if you consistently need to send that many people to deal with TFBlade,
Yeah, that's true. You're
One
not
thing
going to
to
be able
note-
to take him out of this game. He's already rolling.
Yeah, one thing to note here is how much vision was spent on the bottom side of the map to get that Drake. 5 control wards all just placed, hovering around that mid-river area around the Drake. So limit test, again, they needed to get the Mountain Drake to make sure the game doesn't accelerate. You don't want the Elder Drake to start popping around at 30 minutes.
Yep.
To do that, make sure you get at least one of those Drakes after the first 2 are taken, and they're able to do so.
It's all about the Baron right now.
Yeah, we ticked over to 20 minutes. Gold lead, about 3,000 in favor of limit test. Metaphor just a pixel away from having that cocoon in his face. And
Papa
here
Chau.
comes Dom onto Papa Chau. They should delete him, no problem. High takes the kill this time, and the teleport, not even needed.
He delved too greedily and too deep.
What did he awaken, Doa?
He awakened the other team. He came to kill him.
Yeah, that's usually a bad idea.
Yep.
So the thing is, you're not going to get a lot for that, though. There was nothing else they could grab, and meanwhile, TFBlade just kept whomping on the bottom turret. It's good to get a pick,
Yeah.
but you got to convert it.
Well, they have 3,000 gold to
Oh,
make
here
up.
comes the Crow Storm.
Oh, that's right. Metaphor coming in. All right, that's a nice gank, actually. Onto value. Had no chance of getting out. Tarzan goes gold
Here
for a
comes TF.
second here. Blade coming in from behind.
My word.
Help
How
Tyler.
many
Helps
is
Tarzan
it going to
pick up
take
one.
to take him down? They turn their attention off to the side, flipping around. TFBlade 1, V2, and meanwhile, Tempest comes in. He made it worth his
All right.
while.
That was not the cleanest fight in League of Legends history, but it was a fight that Limit Test won in the end.
Yep,
That was
that's the thing that happened.
How about get yourself some Conqueror, TFBlade, just constantly healing up at low HP, able to stay alive long enough to finish off high, and then allow Tristana to take down not only a couple of turrets, but Adrian as well.
All right. So if there's any doubt in anyone's minds as to who's ahead in this game, TFBlade in the back line.
Yeah, he's going to keep getting stronger and stronger. Did he already have his Trinity Force stun, or did he just finish that? I think he did.
Yeah, I think he had it.
Yeah. That's
fight's
a
happening
Titanic
more
Hydra now as well.
Stacks reset for Tyler 1.
Yeah, wasn't able to get a kill in that whole last transition after TFBlade hopped on him. I think Dom had an opportunity to knock up TFBlade, wasn't able to, and it means stacks reset for Tyler and slow down his snowball progression.
Okay, this next fight going to be pretty important here, but Limit Test for the one sneaking around into the jungle. Metaphor might face check this. Yep.
Oh, the cocoon!
Oh no, and Papa Chau claiming the kill, turning it back around, and meanwhile now we've got Dom and Tyler 1. Tyler dodges away with the stand aside as well, but he is not out of the woods just yet. And the cocoon lands this time. Goodbye.
Well,
Good night, sweet prince.
Tarzan's like, there you go. That's what you get for not picking me. GGT1.
Yeah, I think that's Baron.
Could be. Long countdown timer for a couple members of MBLos to come back. And yeah, should be a Baron.
And TFBlade's actually just guarding the entrance to the river here, just as an added insurance policy. They do not need him to shred down the Baron. And it's just going to be a trade for the Dragon instead. MBLos recognizing there's not much they can do on that side of the map, so they switch it up to the bottom.
Yep. It's going to be another Mountain Drake, of course, because that's the kind of map we're on this time around.
They might not even get it. TFBlade.
Uh-oh. Oh,
This is
TFBlade
bad.
coming in.
He
Uses
jumps
the ult.
right onto Dominate,
no.
and it's going to get smited. It might be the last thing Dom does, but he manages to get out with his life. If High is going to be so lucky as well, waits for that blast plant.
That was close.
I can't believe they got out of there.
Yeah.
Real guerrilla warfare tactics.
You know, and that
that was
does
tight.
give a little bit of a win condition here for MBLos. It is 2 dragons away, given if they get the next one.
Yeah, and once again, though, it is the 21st of September.
I guess so. Yeah, Earth, Wind, and Fire.
All right, everybody moving in on limit test.
Wombo Drake combo.
This is very important. Oh,
Yep. Oh, Flash Cocoon.
Tarzaned on to Tyler 1, but meanwhile, the turnaround with the Crow Storm. Dom gets 1, and they're going to get a few more. The Whirling Death comes in, and Metaphor cleans up. This is the fight that MBLos needed.
I mean, everybody stands in the Crow Storm, and then Draven just throws his axes to your team. Like, that's, you can't let yourself get put in that position.
Are you not entertained?
So look at the
I
split
don't think they
here.
are.
The 4 members of MBLos are going to continue pushing up mid. I don't know if Akali can hold Jax by himself, so they will send one more back. And they will finally, after 24 minutes, break open this first outer mid lane turret.
Man.
They got rid of a lot of Baron buffs, though. I think that's an important result of that fight, even if they don't result in a lot more towers. I don't think they're going to get this one. Tempest is there for the clear. But it's a start. If there was ever a way for MBLos to come back into this game.
It's a start, but I mean, this all goes back to some Shadow Dog on Shadow Dog action. Tarzan going the Flash Cocoon onto Tyler and not able to get the finish and get out safely. I think that was just a little bit overextended.
I think what we saw
that's
there
greedy.
was a little bit of swag attempted by the limit test kind of thing, where it's like, all right, Tarzan maybe a little bit more specifically targeting Tyler 1 than he would have otherwise. You don't need to make that Flash Cocoon right in front of 4 members of the enemy team.
Well, may not have needed to, but it would have been really sweet if it worked.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, I think that was the
But it didn't.
motivation. Limit Tests are still going to be able to clean up the jungle pretty easily. They still control a lot of the map here, but MBLos do have a fighting chance, especially on their home turf. Gotta be careful. You can't defend that tower.
Nope, they're going to give it up.
The first tower picked up by MBLos actually this game was off the back of that last fight.
Yep. That's what they're going to need to keep doing is, winning fights here and there.
Yeah, a lot of gold on the map still to be had in terms of structures, but again, MBLos starting to scale. I think Tyler did get a kill off of that one, so was able to cash on in with his items, but can they hold this bottom lane turret? Looks like no.
More cautious push this time. A little bit more calm, cool, and collected in the
TFBlade.
TFBlade does take a little bit of damage. Still jacks, though, should be okay. A couple of Baron-empowered cannons, and this is going to be enough for the inhibitor. Not a lot MBLos can do to get in there.
Not a whole lot. Pretty easy inhib. Taken out.
Yeah. Oh, and the tower. Tempest, meanwhile, up in the mid.
Difficult for MBLos to step on in while Value has Crescendum. That's the one with the chakrams. That's the one as an AD carry when you're playing Aphelios you want to have to dish out a ton of damage. So no hopping on in. They're watching, waiting for the right time to go in. Metaphor.
Storm.
Oh, no.
Bit of a whiff on that one, and now that's gone.
Oh, he threw a party and no one was invited, or else no one came. I don't know.
Forgot to send the invites.
I mean, they see the fiddlesticks.
Yeah, this is probably over at this point. Back to the fountain we go.
Yeah, I'm bored of Tyler 1.
Oh, the surrender vote.
Kind of need to go, guys.
Yep. All right.
Pretty sure we're open.
Limit testing.
Oh.
Hello. There's another fight. Turn around. This is
right.
the chance for it. Tyler 1 gets 1. Can he make it happen with the rest? He's only got Dom to help him out, and I think that is going to be lights out.
Yeah, it goes in for the knockup, but there's not really any follow-up anymore at this point, and it's going to end up being a 1-2 day for the Monster Boss Legends of Swag anyway. Team limit test. I was going to say IWillDominate, but it's not. It's TFBlade's team. Getting a 2-1 on the day.
Yeah.
So solid. Yeah.
Get free turret there.
My goodness.
As soon as you guys overdive, I got jumped on by Rek'Sai and Fiddlesticks in one shot.
It was definitely limit test play, but
Yeah, it was a
Little limit test way.
There you go.
I like that
I'm
one.
glad
Now-
they have a
Did
strong
I just see a
team
Nidhogg spear
culture.
fly through here?
Yeah, I think you did.
So on board here with Genius Gang.
Misfortune
and
as well.
Twitter.com/DisguisedToast. Genius Gang 1-1 right now.
That is a big
Toast 0-2, looking to try and break the schneid. If Toast wins here, we're going to have a 3-way tie for second place.
On board with Otto. Looks like he's picked up the Ezreal for this game.
Yeah, there's the Nidhogg spear coming around the side.
Yeah, that's
Trying to
right.
dodge in for the execution. Not going to be able to find it.
25 minutes into this game, 17-11 is the lead here for, I believe, Genius Gang.
Yeah, she might have TP.
Or, no, Team Boxbox, actually.
Little Toast. That's going to be a dragon picked up.
Yeah.
And, coming in around the side. It's
get out.
very low health bars on this one. That Leona is sticking around way too long.
Yeah.
And it's a double kill for the Cassiopeia.
just try to hold base. I'm up in 10.
Oh dear. Could be more.
On the defensive now.
Oh, dodge the spears.
They're gonna chase you.
Good night.
Oh, really?
0-5.
Thanks, boy.
Yeah. Oh, spear connects.
Man, like 5 years ago, that spear would have killed him.
Yeah, Old Italy was.
I'm just saying.
Look at those fingers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, if that was Bishu throwing that spear, that would have killed him.
Throw back to Bishu.
Okay, I'm resetting. I think you drop it. I think you
Or
just.
I
Hot
could
shot,
say
really
you
GG.
can get it.
Ambition or
there you go.
OG Faker.
Did
Yeah,
Magnoon
okay.
do it for a little while?
Magnoon, he was. I mean,
Wasn't Pond really? Wasn't Pond a big
pulled that
Nidalee
out
mid-player
a
for a
little
bit?
bit.
what?
Back in the Samsung White days, wasn't Pond a big Nidalee player?
Perhaps.
I think I saw a couple of games. I don't remember if it was a normal thing.
Either way, big Morgana game coming out of Nidhogg that we just haven't seen in a very long time. King Nidhogg, one of those early picks that boxbox pulled up for his team.
That's right. Throwing the brooms to try to clean up the competition.
And certainly cleaned up the Rift Scuttler.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck with him. I'm gonna fuck
All
with
right.
him.
I mean, it's just so annoying. It may not do the same damage it used to, but no one wants to hear that sound. Oh, Leona going in. And the
I'm
Ornhorn,
watching the back line.
totally dodged.
Yep. Doesn't connect with that.
I think they might be able to close in on this one.
Oh,
Nidhogg locking him up in the back of the pit. The Baron is doing a lot of damage with the spikes on the back. It's in dangerously low territory, and FallenBandit's trying to stay alive. Nidhogg goes in. Execution, looking for a second one, but they turn it on to Otto, and there's no one left to claim the Baron.
Can he finish the Baron? They can.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow.
The base is in shambles.
Oh, that's GG.
That's true. Yeah.
Nice, dude. Jungle Kingdom.
Solid.
Oh, boy. Yeah, start spamming alive.
All right. Well, that was fun. That was fun to catch the end of.
W.
Do we end? I think the answer
I
is
think
yes.
they can. Yeah. seems likely that the end of the game is happening.
Okay.
All right, there's a victory for Toast.
Yeah.
Team Toast.
So finally the sponsorship pays off.
I guess so. And so that means Genius Gang is actually 1 and 2, I believe, right?
They're 1 and 2.
Yeah.
MBLos
Boy.
1 and 2, and now Toast 1 and 2. So a three-way tie for that second, also third, and also last place position with a clear leader of the pack with TFBlade. Let's take a look at highlights from those last couple matches in round number 3 overall, and we'll go back into this action here. How did things break down?
Well,
Karthus died. That's what happened right there.
I mean, you know, it was a decent start for boxbox there, but it all turned around pretty quickly, if I remember right. In this one, we're going back to 2 hours ago. So, and we're also seeing some stuff from games we haven't seen. So, I don't remember any of this. It's beyond this.
It's been an absolute blur.
Limitation here.
Yeah. Well, the Cassiopeia definitely.
We didn't
really
see
get
much
big
of this
early
game,
on.
actually. Yeah.
No, we didn't see on this one for sure.
Yeah. Run. No.
You know, 3 games here for boxbox on the Fiora.
This was an
Finally getting
anxiety-inducing fight. Everyone was so low.
So this was the game that.
This was the game we just saw,
occurred,
yeah.
Right. That was the game we just saw.
Yeah, that was the game that we just saw. We saw the Nidhogg Kingdom being played there. So King Nidhogg coming on in with
See what you
a
did there.
big jungle performance with the Nidalee there. Let's take a look at the overall standings after today's matches for Group A. Limit Test stands atop, and then MBLos, Toast, and Genius Gang all sitting at 1 and 2. I think this is the first time in team draft showdown history that we've had a 3-way tie.
And it goes round and around, right? MBLos beat Toast, who beat Genius Gang, who beat MBLos.
Yeah. Might have some tiebreakers to deal with at the end of this one.
They may do.
Again, remember, tiebreakers, if they happen after tomorrow's matches, will be played not tomorrow, but on Thursday. All of them will be wiped out. But there's only one team sitting atop the group, and it's Limit Test. That's captained by TFBlade, and we have him standing on the line right now. TFBlade, congratulations on a 3-0 day, doing it and making it look easy.
Thank you. Dude, the champions I'm playing are just like easy champions.
No one's targeting you. You got targeted once, but you got
Yeah, I
touched
mean,
twice.
that's what happens. I picked like 5 people that are basically one-tricks, but they can play more than one-tricks. Like, for example, if you don't ban Tempest's Cassiopeia and Yasuo, like, they could be the potential carry. So it's just going around. I think our team is just too stacked.
Yeah, it was insanely stacked so far here. Wanted to touch on your jungle teammate, the one that was controversial. You took him away from Tyler One's team. Tarzaned, now 13-0 in the team draft showdowns, both 1 and 2. What do you have to say about your jungle teammate?
Man, that's actually crazy when you put it that way. He's 13-0. Holy shit, we need to make him lose. At least he's got to lose 1 game. Like, we all look bad this way. But yeah, no, I think
Yeah, you got 3 more.
me and Tarzan both have like good synergy, so we've been playing way before even Tyler picked him, but I don't know, man. He's a pretty good jungler, so it's a good pick either way.
He seems really good at like setting you up, getting you a couple kills early to make you that much stronger in the split push later, you know?
Yeah, no, it's perfect having it for, like, he gives so much information, it's really good to have it, to be honest.
So with
No, I like that.
with a 3-0 day, are you going to be watching the other games in Group B and preparing, or are you just going to kick back, relax a little bit as you guys deserved it?
Dude, not gonna lie, on the freaking today, in the morning, I just woke up sick. Like, I just woke up with a bad throat. So
No.
I think I'm gonna go downstairs, like, eat some food and then watch the games offline. But, like, a couple of games, and then tomorrow I'm gonna come back. But yeah, 2 shows usually hype, so I may as well watch it live.
All right.
Scope out the possible competition.
Yeah, man. Well, congratulations to a dominant performance. 3-0. Good luck with your best of luck with your matches tomorrow.
Hey, thank you. All right, take care, boys.
All right, see you, TFBlade. Again, captain of Limit Test. They did a lot of limit testing, and they proved to pass every single time. It was fantastic stuff there by TFBlade. But that was only Group A. So we had 3 matches from Group A. We got 3 matches.